So welcome back to another career mode, FIFA 19 on the Nintendo Switch. So far we've had a bit of an up and down season with Everton. We've lost heavily in a few games and we've snatched victories in a few games. So we're moving on and we have got West Ham at home. It's the next game. This is coming off the back of our last game, which was a win against Huddersfield. So looking to build on that, see if we can get 2 wins in a row. That's what the aim is. So let's have a look and see how we did. So looking at the team, it's the same team that we played against Huddersfield. I'm just gonna maybe make a little tweak on the bench where I thought Calvert-Lewin has been doing pretty well recently, so he probably deserves a little role on the bench. So we're going to stick him on the bench for this one. On to the game. Let's get going. We're going to show you highlights of games from now on probably, because 4 games were a bit much. So first chance here was for West Ham. And see a foul there right on the edge of the box and a booking for Mina, and it's Yarmolenko steps up confidently and fires over. About 30 minutes into the first half now, we get our first chance. So it's taken a little while again for us to get going, but good break here from Baines. Gets it in. Oh, that should have been hit first time by Immobile. Manages to dig it out, and again lacking in confidence. Sort of finish there that you'd expect first time, but he just didn't fancy it. And Richarlison getting into the box. He cuts it across. Bit of a mix up in the West Ham box there, and they hack it away right on the stroke of half time. And then whistle goes, and 0-0 at half time. Bit of a nothing game. See there a couple of chances, but didn't really get going. Onto the second half now. And the second half was much better. We had a really good spell of pressure here. We just came at them and came at them. And Richarlison looking to break through, half clear it. It's picked up here again. Gay, Sigurdsson. Good footwork from the Icelandic man and good effort and tip round the post. And again, a few minutes later, Gay nicking in. Richarlison this time with a clever feet, and he's through and fires wide. Sigurdsson, and he's firing wide. But you can see we're piling on the pressure. 10 minutes to go. It's been all us this half really. Immobile, good control, fires it across. Keeper saves with his leg. Coleman picks it back up. Little trick, manages to wriggle away from the defender, hacks it in. And Immobile again. It's a good block again by the defender. And Immobile really having a bad run of form. Down the left hand side again. Zuma getting forward. He's really relishing in that left hand side role. He's getting forward. Ball drops for Gay in the box. And he fires it across the keeper. And that's a deserved goal. And West Ham probably not going to come back from that. Less than 5 minutes to go. And the pressure paid off. And Gay nets. And he's had such a good season. Probably been the player of the season so far. And he nets again with a goal that's going to mean a lot to us. Look at that, cutting across the keeper. And West Ham trying to get back into it, but the whistle goes. And that's 2 on the spin. Probably a game you'd expect to win, but in the form that we've been in, nothing was certain. But we've come away with a victory. Another 3 points in the Premier League, so vitally important. And Gay getting the winner there. So on to the next game. See the table there on the right hand side. We're in 10th. Slowly climbing the table. It's been a bit of a grind so far. Only 5 games gone, but we're getting there. And this will be a real test. This is Arsenal at the Emirates. And as I say, it's a big test for us. Now, with that in mind, I'm just going to make a few changes. It's not the sort of game you're guaranteed to win. So I had a feeling of resting a couple, making a couple of changes. And that's what we're looking at doing here. Going to play this different formation. Going to have Gay just sitting in front of the defence, just mopping up those clever little players that Arsenal have got that like to get in between the lines. So he's going to sit in now. He's probably Keane that's going to drop out of that back five. I'm going to change our mind. It's Mina. Zuma goes to the left hand side of that back four now. Walcott comes in against his old club. And then the only decision now is who we play up front. Sigurdsson really wants to play, but Loftus-Cheek and Gay going to keep it solid in the middle. And we're going to go with the Italian Cutrone. He's going to get a start against Arsenal. Sigurdsson on the bench. So there's the table. Down to 11th with a game in hand. So anything we can get from this game would be a bonus. So here we go. So first chance, 25 minutes in. Coleman, lovely cushion volley there. Immobile, great control. He has got that. And a good effort. And it's tipped round the post. And piling on the pressure. We've had a couple of corners. And the ball drops to Digne. And his header goes just onto the roof of the net. And that was really all the action in the first half. Not much to report there. So far so good is what's happening. If we can hold on for a point here, it'd be amazing. The second half kicks off. We're barely a minute into the second half. Ramsey's going through and firing just wide. But obviously Arsenal have had a rocket at half time. Now Gay bursting from the midfield. Playing it through. He's got Cutrone, who's through against the keeper and hits it against him. Really probably should have squared that across. There's a chance Arsenal had. Didn't quite catch it on the match camera, but we're looking at a replay here. It's Aubameyang. And look at that. Off the crossbar. Arsenal's best chance of the game. They're getting a bit frustrated at this point. So 20 minutes to go. Don't get it clear. Look at that. Dillying around in the defence. Aubameyang bursts through, and that's the opening goal. And Aubameyang gives Arsenal the lead. In a fairly even game, it must be said, although, as I say there, that's just poor defending, just could not get it away. And world-class strikers are going to punish it. So I made a change. Llorente on for Immobile. But he just could not get back into the game after that Arsenal goal. We huffed and puffed. Couldn't get anywhere near their goal at all. They really shut up shop. And that's a 1-0 defeat. Not a disgrace. Kind of expected, but would have liked to keep them that unbeaten run going. But it wasn't to be. So here's the table after 6 games. Staying 11th on 7 points. Watford having an amazing run, holding Liverpool at the top of the table. And then we're going to move on to the next game. Looking at some stats here. Hazard top scorer. Mane got the most assists. Man City's Ederson with the most clean sheets there. So that's it for this episode. We're going to move on and have a look at the next couple of games in the next episode. See if we can pick up our winning streak again. Join us for those. Thanks for watching.